Welcome back. The 7th National ICT Summit is set to conclude, or has concluded today, the 11th of October at the Mercure Hotel. The summit attracted about 400 delegates and over 60 local and international exhibitors. This year's summit took place under the theme, Rethinking Cybersecurity Investment to Secure the Digital Economy and Its Opportunities. To give us a roundup is Dr. Elizabeth Kamutuezu, the Deputy Director for Institutional Policy, Regulation and Monitoring in the Ministry of ICT. Doctor, good evening and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the show.
Good evening and good evening to the viewers, to the listeners.
Doctor, kindly just round off the 7th National ICT Summit for us and of course talk to us about, some of the key themes and topics that were discussed.
Thank you very much. As you have rightly put it, that the just ended 7th ICT Summit was a very resounding success. We managed even to attract more numbers than the 400 you just mentioned. Yes, there were a variety of topics that were discussed during the summit for the duration of 3 days. As you know, the theme was about around cybersecurity. So we have a lot of topics that was looking in a domain of cybersecurity, a different spectrum or different spheres of life, looking at the youth, looking at cybersecurity in the banking system, and looking at the awareness itself, how we should improve or how we should defend or combat cybersecurity or cybercrimes against individuals, organizations, and even the nation or the country. Mm-hmm. The other topic that was of interest is we heard about the prospect of 5G in the revolution of digital transformation. We also heard about some indicators, a study that was conducted on the universality of internet universality indicators, and there was a good panel discussion on internet, access to internet as a basic human right. We have a variety of different speakers, panelists from a regulator perspective, telecoms, members of parliament, and academia. And there were also some presentations from industry, the internet exchange, how we can peer, how the internet service providers can peer, so we keep the traffic local and fast and efficient. That was on one of the presentation as well, or one of the topics that was presented. We also had a panel discussion on mental health issues. As you know, this is a mental health month, and many topics that I cannot mention at this time because there were so many topics. But the whole theme was around cybersecurity, and we nailed it down in different spheres of life. Yeah.
Also ahead of the summit, the ministry in collaboration with NAST launched the e-government hackathon competition. Just elaborate a little bit on that for us.
Yeah, the hackathon competition took place at NAST, HTTPS, the new center of innovation at NAST. There were quite numbers of youth that came out, and we could see the competition that our youngsters have the ideas, they have the innovation approach, and they have the courage, and the future looks bright. Although we had some winners, I don't have the names now, but it was a competition, so obvious some winners, some people emerge as winners. But like I say, it was a very good competition and a very good platform for the youth to showcase their skills and their knowledge in especially coding and other issues.
Speaking of the youth, how can the knowledge and experiences gained at the summit, Doctor, be applied to benefit the young people of Namibia?
Yeah, thank you for that question. If I may, today at the closing ceremony, today it was a day for the youth. We dedicated for the youth to showcase their skills and talent, and it was quite very interesting. youth given 5 minutes to present their ideas, what they do in life, how they use the technology to advance their livelihood and even the entrepreneurship mind. We had around 8 youth that were telling us their stories, and it's good to have people that are telling their own stories in their own words and in their own means. And it came out that even the director, the chairperson or executive chairperson of the Youth Council, she really also emphasized on the issue that there is talent, there is innovation. What all we need is to get to assist the youth to organize themselves and also unlock the opportunities that the digital economy is offering in terms of startups and other means. But like I said, today was a youth day, and really what now needs to be done is proper coordination and good support, so that the ideas can become a dream.
Thank you.
Their dream can become a reality.
Doctor, are we looking forward to the 8th edition, the National ICT Summit next year, or is it too soon?
Yeah, mind you that since COVID we paused for 3 years, and now we have to do a post-mortem assessment, and after the assessment we'll be directed whether we are going to have it annually as the norm, or maybe we'll skip and do it biannually. But stay tuned, you'll be informed when is the next 8th edition of the ICT Summit.
Dr. Kamutuezu, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well, when we come back, we speak to the NSA regarding the status of the census currently ongoing in the country. We'll be right back.